Your light has not gone out. It's yours. Yes, Guardian? Come back safe.
I don't want you to record this transaction.
You have questions?
Have a good day, Guardian.
Everything depends on the Vanguard. Everything depends on the Vanguard.
Really? Everyone, listen, can I have your attention? Oh, come on!
Everything depends on the Vanguard.
Got a temper. I've seen it when he thinks he's right.
Gross.
Okay, listen. Great!
Ugh.
That's not good.
I'll be back. I gotta cook some food still.
Okay, listen. All right. Oh, he's got a temper. I've seen it when he's in. Okay, listen.
Huh.
That's not good. Everyone, listen. Can I have your attention?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Everything depends on a vanguard.
Ah, that's bad.
Stop it.
Someone's looking.
got a temper. I've seen it when he thinks he's a friend. Oh.
I don't believe this.
Great news!
Yes.
Great! Okay, listen.
Thank you for waiting. Um, I am in the midst of cooking steak and potatoes for me and this boy.
He keeps on jacking me. Everything on everything. He keeps on jacking me. What the hell?
Stop cussing, kid. Wow. All
Cannonballs.
right. So I'm back.
Man,
What was I doing?
F you cannonballs. Please leave me alone.
Come on! Everyone, listen, can I have your attention?
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
What the hell? What were you doing, Dad? What were you doing anyway? Give me it.
Chilling. Making food. Oh, yeah. And seeing. Oh,
Okay, listen.
oh, he's got a temper. I've seen it when he thinks he's a friend.
Yes, and yes, I will be disappearing again to check on this food.
Ragdoll. Ew!
It just is what it is.
Oh no.
I need your attention for one moment.
Not so loud.
Anyways, I am going to try to let my food cool. Right now, it's still cooking. It's very much still cooking. I've got some food that needs a cooking.
Let's do the.
I love her.
Yes?
Who just killed me? That's not fair! That's not fair!
Wish I'd
Mom!
had that years ago.
Who killed me? No, don't do that to me! Why would you do that to me? That's mean.
See you soon.
Oh, such an overload of information. So much information.
Yes.
Yes. Yes?
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Yes. Check. Anything for? Hi there. Goodbye.
Eververse has the goods. Take as long as you like. I can wait.
HP 30 to gasoid. Double time, double time.
Just browsing. That's fine by me.
Books. Books for the Titans. Too heavy.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
Room 709. Room 709.
Let me go check on my food.
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian? Just browsing. That's fine by me. Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Package for Commander Sabella. A kind man.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Monitoring all channels. Stay alert.
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
Security scans in progress. Affirmative. All clear. Registered. All security requests must be directed through central processing.
Did you watch The Crucible last night?
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
Security scans in progress.
Take as long as you like. I can wait.
They should put her in charge of the assault team.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Negative. All security requests must be directed through central processing.
Looking for something in particular?
No disturbances to report. Room 207. Warlock Tower.
Anything you want?
Full of rocks.
Just browsing? That's fine by me.
Sorry about that. I'm literally trying to keep an eye on food.
There's a place on the east tower where we go to watch the sun come up over the wall.
Biological materials.
Looking for something in particular?
All right, so damn, I need something to drink. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Bitch.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
All right. Well, okay. See, the thing is, I don't remember shit about Destiny or Destiny 2.
The round gets it started, okay? Understand?
That's pretty cool.
What you want about?
So, Exotic Gear Archive, like, none of this stuff. See, I never got a hold of.
Are you a Metro of Death?
Depending on us.
I'll take you around, my boy. Alright. GG!
Vanguard doesn't ask nicely. We gotta get this done.
No, I said GG! How do you not know that? Super Beavers. If I take you to my My favorite character? You know what my favorite? No, freaky first. Nothing, none of your business. Can't kill me, because I'm not murderer. Get out.
Like, I magically just started hurting.
Everything depends
I
on
was
the
saying.
Vanguard.
I'm a cool pop painter. Hi. I do. Why are you from Squid Game? I don't like Squid Game. Squid Game is trash and you're mid.
Stop! What's wrong with you? What? Legacy gear.
Patucos, equals, patucos, equals, patucos, 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 patucos.
Lumina's a good one.
Oh, hello there.
I'm put some of this shit in the vault. Whoa, who's you?
I am innocent, seriously. Why am I getting innocent so much? This is so weird. I'm getting innocent so bad. I'm innocent!
That's the last word.
I'm innocent!
Quicksilver Sting.
I just...
Keep the sun shut. Lodestar. Hey. Ugh. All right, and I'm back. Sorry. Uh, there really were some things I just wanted to take care of. And yeah, I'm kind of just picking up, you know,
The crucible is
weapons that
charging
look
your
cool.
name. Always
I
get
don't
the
even
same
know if I
number
got
for a
something
local
good or
town.
not. Oh, like I really don't. And I have to go to the Crucible and do like. I like
I've seen it when he thinks he's
how broken a lot of these weapons and ability. Oh, there's the ball. Okay. Gotcha. Where'd it go?
Some beautiful views up here.
So
Wish I remembered my camera.
oh yeah, I'm freshly showered. Aren't I was just thinking about it because like I went out earlier with my son, took him to the park, and we forgot. Well, we didn't forget. I told him to put on shorts. He said I want pants. So when we got there, they had the splash pads working. He was mad as hell. So I said, okay, let's go to the store see if we can get you some trunks. They ain't had those. He's mad as hell. I said, you want something to drink? He said, no. I said, okay, you know what? We're gonna go back. We're gonna get you something to drink because you know that'll make you feel better. I said, you want something to drink? He said, nah. So then we went back to the park and we sitting on the bench or whatever. We just chilling. Said, you want something to drink? You want to go play? He said, nah. All right, we about to go home. Nah, let me get a drink. So you want some drink? He said, yeah. Said, all right. Enough of this nonsense.
Yeah. There we go.
Dad joke. But I want. He said, I want to go play. I said, yeah. He said, yeah. I thought you said nah earlier. He said, nah. I want to go play now. I said, all right. So we playing and stuff. And then I look up. And I swear, like my son, he's not that old. He's not in double digits yet, all right? He's still a small child. You know, he's going into the third grade, young as hell. You know, but you know, he made it there. Any child that is not in the double digits does not accept their role in the world as someone more important. And at least that's what it looks like to me. I mean, be a single digit child, that's actually pretty damn cool, you know? You're still little, you know, usually under 4 feet. That doesn't last too long if you're black, but, you know, or female, but usually, yeah, you know, you're under 4 feet, so you're still little. Probably still got a baby face, you know what I mean? You know, you in that fine line between, you know, in the nexus between handsome and just cute, you know what I mean? You may or may not have your baby face anymore, but either way, you are still a child. And you trying to make the most of that shit. And I realized something. I was not near, because the way my son acts is not too far removed from how I was at his age. And this is for better or worse. Because at some point, when you start seeing a little more than, you know, I guess you could say the cool parts, the respectable parts, you know, those things that are similar. So we laugh at that we love. Those are cool. But then you start to look at some of the other things that people may not know you for. You don't want people to know about you. You know what I mean? This is oh shit. Yeah, I'm into the game now, so it's getting hard for me to. Did I switch from fire team chat, text chat? Welcome to Destiny 2. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know if I'm chatting in the game or not. I don't care. I'm dancing, pointing. Oh yeah, those are my basic ones. Yeah, what the shit? Text chat. Uh-huh. Okay. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, see, I got so into the game that I lost. Anyways, so to finish the story, so I'm at the park, and you know, again, my son is my son. You know, he's half of me. He's half of me in the sense that he's very animated and exaggerated about the things that he loves, but isn't quite as well versed or well established in both knowledge, capability, you name it. She just isn't. And that's not a bad thing, because at least he got the spirit. A whole lot of it. Whole lot more of it than I did at his age. So, that's where the difference comes in. He's got a lot more good going for him. That he can kind of, he can fake it a little bit till he makes it. But, eventually, and when I say eventually, I mean not too far beyond, he's going to get hit with that wall. I mean, I've shown him what the wall is already. But it's just a wall. It's not a plateau. And I'm hoping he opens the door to the room behind that wall. Because there's a lot I can teach him, but that's for him. A lot of it is him to do on his own. I can give him the best. Like, here's what you do. If you want your kid to be good at video games, or your kid wants to be good at video games, you give them the video games that meant the most at the time that they were established. Make them play. It doesn't have to be the first game. It just has to be something important. You make them play Castlevania 2 and Zelda 2. You make them do it without save states. So they have to be good at this game, and they got to figure out very cryptic stuff. Or you can guide them through it. But either way, you got some work to do. that kind of game requires an insane level of coaching. Not something you'll necessarily get right off the bat. I learned a lot playing Zelda 2 and Castlevania 2 by watching my mom play through those games. So a lot of the stuff that came up was just through osmosis. I was able to, do that. For years, people said those games were terrible. Right? Which brings me to my next point. Or to finish this story up. There was a rude ass kid at the playground. Now, as a kid, listen, there's always going to be that asshole that's like, no one cares. And you can be that no one cares guy, or you could be that, decent, compassionate, bright-eyed human being. And being, very responsive, and animated, and just receptive of people, and wanting to be amongst people you think you like, that can sometimes be a tool for self-loathing and embarrassment in ways that you wouldn't believe. And
That should work.
if there is one thing I have learned about that, it's although deciding to not be depressed and, irked or feeling unloved, one of the things you are going to have to do
Guardians, the
is to
trial of
understand that
Osiris have
you're.
returned. I am your tournament organizer. Come and fight.
This is some good gear. I like it when I don't have to do nothing except get some good gear. Hold up.
Whoever you hunt, they should run faster. It is good to see the stars again.
Just about got it, I think.
There is a stillness in the air. Do you feel it? It is a new feeling for me. you are wily. You can find libation, yes? I hear stories. The way you crushed the Red Legion. I could not have done it better. Listen to your ghost. It is a smart ghost. Where is it you keep all of your knives?
Asteroid has to go through us to make more security.
Hunter, you are wily. You can find libation, yes? These eyes saw the rise of the first wall. It was truly a sight to behold, but nothing compared to what stands before us now. These walls will never break. Not so long as they are manned by guardians like you. These eyes saw the rise of the first wall. It was truly a sight to behold, but nothing compared to what stands before us now. Listen to your ghost. It is a smart ghost. Yesterday, a child came to me. He carried a painted shield and paper. I turned to him, and he threw the shield at my head. A young titan. I love it. Hunter, you are wily. You can find libation, yes? Where is it you keep all of your knives, Hunter?
Huh. Let's see. What do you think this machine does?
Good health, friend.
Okay, I am sorry. I promise I will not neglect you guys again. Um, here's cheese to the docket and it's delicious.
What burdens can I take from your shoulders? To hear the children laughing, this is the peace we fight for.
I promise. So, long story short, the kid,
No, you should give me something different.
Ready? Bringing it back online. Hey, I'm really sorry for the loss of you.
While you were away, I walked the city and sang old songs. Many came to join me. It was glorious.
Just about got it, I think.
Our light is meant to protect those we care for. I believe this with all my heart.
It's all going into the wrong bin.
light does not make us heroes, friend. Power is only good when used for good. These walls will never break. Not so long as they are manned by guardians like you.
Okay, on three, push. 1, 2, 3.
Where is it you keep all of your knives, Hunter?
All right, now I promise I'm gonna leave you guys. I was hungry. I had to eat.
Our light is meant to protect those we care for. I believe this with all my heart.
Now that I'm not in need of nourishment, I'll be all right.
Wait a minute, it's not right.
We need a centralized city government. Now more than ever.
played the casualties for the news
Security
feed.
sync check-in. All positions clear. Security check. All secure. Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
Is there a map of your journeys I may reference, Hunter? I would trace your adventures and dream of my own.
This is taking forever.
Security sync check-in. All positions clear.
Is there a map of your journeys I may reference, Hunter? I would trace your adventures and dream of my own. All Guardians are requested to assist in defense as necessary. Is there a map of your journeys I may reference, Hunter? I would trace your adventures and dream of my own.
When does the offensive launch?
Security check. All secure.
Everything depends on the Vanguard.
Your system may be faulty. Suggest diagnostic to check for any compromise in programming.
Everything depends on the Vanguard.
The city endures.
Again. Oh, he's got a temper. I've seen it
Alright, I've been such a bad host, but my excuse is nothing. I should have just gotten through all of my other engagements
Always
by
something new
first
with
before I
Eververse.
started playing this goddamn game. Is how anybody would spin it, but
Hi.
what's funny is, you know what? This is more or less how the tower was set up. Oh, so to finish talking about the park, yeah, my son, like I said, if I mentioned before, he's like me. To a T. And his mother. Because as it turns out, the both of us were very socially awkward children
Hi there.
on our best and our worst days.
Whenever you get Guardian.
And my
Eververse
son
deals
is
in all manner of goods.
not
Take as long as you like. I can wait. Not everything Fenchurch sends is safe to sell.
Yo, you got to be. I mean, these are some nice. I'm getting too entranced with this game. And so this is probably one of the biggest problems about streaming is that when I'm dedicated to the game, I'm really dedicated to the game. And there's not a whole lot that can be done to get me out of that, that trance. So for me, that's just kind of my thing, right?
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Like, these are just skins. And it's so cool. Like, it looks so cool. Like, free.
No hurry, Guardian.
Hey, I'm all about free. Especially if I can find it. Yeah. I'm with anything that's free. I don't know how much better that is than the ghost I got, but I'm really starting to think about it. This is the reason why I be wanting to. Yeah, totally. No Game of
Take as
Thrones
long as you like.
reference.
I can wait.
Oh, wait. I missed something. Oh, man. Did I miss something? For the free?
No hurry, Guardian.
Expecting me to buy it, so you crazy.
Take as long as you like. I can wait.
I just had to get it. And yes, it was I that farted. Alright, now 408. Yeah, there's gonna be some free shit in there, right? Yeah.
Full of rocks?
Oh, here's the thing. As someone who's put money into uh
Looking for something in particular?
if it's free, I want it. Uh, all right, so as not to be too entranced, I'll try to multitask here. But yeah, I noticed on the playground that there was a very rude ass kid. Not that the other kids were really thrilled about my son's company, but at least they were, being nice, right? Even though as far as call out the one kid, I'm not gonna put his name out there, but he's your common trope. Somebody that think they're a bully, Uh, here's the thing, growing up, there was always that kid that was kind of annoying, right? Or just completely obnoxious. They were a good kid, They're a little more emotive uh, with how they communicated sometimes. Sometimes not. They were good kids, though, right?
Take as long as you like.
And then
I can wait.
here's my thing. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pick on, like, you know what I mean? At your kid and pick on my kid and get away with it, because that's never
Looking for
gonna
anything
happen.
in particular, Guardian?
And I mean that. That will never happen. Never in any point in time will anybody.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Give me that. Oh.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Let me check something out. All right. Okay. All right. I had to.
Anything you want? It's easy math, Guardian.
Don't worry
You
about
got
it.
the silver, Eververse has the goods.
I already did. She ghosted. I mean, were you able to get any?
Anything you want?
He wasn't the same after they wiped him.
Oh, he's got a temper. I've seen it when he thinks he's in private.
Room 709. Room 709.
Where was I? Just gonna take a minute here.
All right. So basically, I own all versions besides the most recent, and I'm okay with that. I like it this way.
Checking, Guardian.
Huh?
Those outfits.
Oh man. Summertime and mess. I should have made more potatoes. Anyways, I keep getting lost in this game. Alright, so what I what I meant to say was um I don't. I don't feel confident that we should be leaving our kids willy nilly to just do their own thing. I don't believe those are things. I just realized I messed myself up. Now I'm even worse off than I originally was.
Too many targets.
Well, that sucks. Oh, what's. Oh. Oh.
I slept rough last night.
Oh. Oh, money was spent.
I don't know who's in charge these days. I guess I am.
Alright, anyway, enough of that. See, this is the problem. Like, this is one of those games because I'm so lost. I
Hunter. How can I help?
Anyways, once again, I've gotten lost in playing this game. So I'm trying to tell this damn story, but really, it's difficult because I'm so lost in this game. No, but plain and simple, I'm at the park with my son. He goes to go play, and he's awkward as hell. Was introducing himself to other children. This is not a problem when it comes to adults. Adults usually just, it's so cute, or whatever, you know what I mean? He can do that. But other children, I've learned this. If children are more impressive to the adults today, um, impressive, not embarrassing. Impressive, as in these people go, or smart kid or whatever. Right? You get that. Yeah. And nobody wants their child to be a dummy. Um, but that's basically what this kid. I'm not gonna say this boy's name, but this
They rebuilt the speaker's
this
private
fat little
quarters even
crocodile
after the
one
reconstruction. I still can't believe
had
that
the
he's gone
audacity
like
to be
this.
talking,
He wasn't the first speaker. And he can't be the last, right?
like
We
he was
still need a
about
speaker,
something. And
don't
I'm
we?
watching him do this. I'm watching him raise his voice at my son. I'm watching him do this whole time. The other kids don't have. I've learned this. So is a child who thinks being mean and obnoxious, or being more mean and obnoxious than the next kid, or than the kid or making the kid seem inept, like that's cute, and it's not. It's not. I know some people like to call. I wouldn't even call it bullying. Like it's more like you put your hands in my son's face, and I see it. I'm like, listen, kid. That's not anybody who wants to be a friend. That's some kid who doesn't know how to not be an asshole to the children. The other two only fuck with him because they know him. But no, he's a jerk. I'm sorry. Right? You don't get a gold star. Uh, there's nothing worse. Like the worst thing you can do is to be fat, sorry, obese, whether you were a child or anybody. The last thing you want to do is be overweight and obnoxious. That's a dangerous combination. Uh, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you're gonna grow up to be decent. It means a lot of people are gonna say something that's gonna hurt your feelings or beat you up. You know. So and it's kind of weird because my son stayed friendly and everything. Uh, but I'm like, is it because he's younger than y'all? I'm like, nah, you don't get to do that. Why am I doing that? But here's the part that got me. Kids are now starting to differentiate each other from each other by who plays Roblox and who doesn't. And I'm gonna just say this: most children are fucking socially awkward to begin with. Most children do not have proper home training, regardless. My kid is no exception to this rule, right? He's socially awkward. He's a little too friendly to people who don't give a shit about him, right? Just like I was. It happens. Uh, but that's how it happens with children. That's how it happens with adults. And the last thing you want to do is be the jerk face of your group. Like, understand, That's a national park, and I'll be seeing those children at some point because I got to drop my son off at school. So if you go to the same school, I'm running to you and your parents. You know, you know, have a little talk
Vanguard doesn't ask me.
about manners.
Gotta get this done.
You know, does your child behave this way at home? Is he allowed to say things the way that he says them to you or his mother? You know, if the answer is yes to all these things, there's a problem. My son tries me like that, you know,
We gotta get this done.
he gets dealt with. All right? And here's the thing. It doesn't matter how resilient your child is. That thing about sparing the rod and spoiling the child is true. But the other thing about sparing the rod is don't do it out of fear of consequences and repercussions. The law and all that. No. It's the one thing they don't give a fuck about. And there's a clear difference between when you abuse your kid and when you're, just a little heavy handed. It happens. However, it's important to understand that if you have to resort to negative reinforcement in the form of beating ass, listen, call yourself country black or whatever, that is not 100% the way to do things. That's a last resort because you ain't supposed to be beating children. It is a 100% last resort and nothing else. You are not to put your hands on any child, including your own, unless it is an absolute necessity. There are no other options and no other ways. And everything you've done to get your point of choice has been expended. Beat they ass. Because they'll learn after that point. But it's in the same way, you got to tell somebody to shut the fuck up or they're going to get punched in the mouth. That's not how you're supposed to be doing it either. You are not. Anybody from any walk of life supposed to be putting your hands on people for the things that they say, regardless of how fucked up those things said may have been. You do have every right to beat the shit out of somebody who invades your personal space or puts their hands on you. Look, they could talk and be yelling, and if a speckle of spit comes from their mouth to your face, on your hand, your shoulder, your shirt, that is still assault, even if it wasn't intended. You got every right to fuck them up. And I looked, I'm like, yo, hey, kid, listen. It's not your friend. Come on, we going. And this little boy really thought, I'm like, you don't put your hands in my son's face unless you really want it like that. But then I noticed something, because the other two kids were a little darker than this one kid. It's the only white kid there. I might be mistaken with the other two, but they clearly didn't look like they was 100. All right? Looking rather milk tea, if you know what I mean. Like my son. I don't know. Maybe it's because of his hair. My son is mixed. Guess what? He looked like the people that America is so heavy-handed on deporting and still can't beat Obeezy's record. But that's another story.
How can I help?
And yeah, I say what I mean. It don't matter if it's politics, religion, or whatever. I talk about what I know and stay the fuck out of shit I know nothing about. I'm a goddamn parent first. Alright? And I've kind of been doing this thing, or been preparing for it since I was 14. By preparing for it, I mean just being sensible enough to be a leader. One who gives good advice. Not somebody who just is a fucking figurehead. Somebody who's loved and respected I'm not in the room. Guess what? I'm the most important person to my son. Right? I'm not saying that because I'm saying that. I'm saying that because I know that. I've always been with him. Uh, I've always been around him. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, I don't want that.
Requisition approved.
Oh, you mean I just get all that shit? Okay.
We have much to discuss.
Uh, I don't know. It's fine to me, even if it's 160. I like it. Yeah, who the fuck? Anyways, yeah, no. At the end of the day, I am always going to be I'm always going to be a parent. Successful. This is how I do it. So, damn. I'm sure I have enough for this guy. Okay. All right. So now, put that away. Oh yeah, he can't handle that shit. So, get that one. Uh, all right. So, uh, all right. Give me that one. Give me that one. And
Get it together. The city's depending on us.
let me have that. And let me have this. Oh yeah. Good. That's what we need. Okay. You can keep that one. Um. Yeah, if I seem more upset about it than my son should be, that's because I am. I am. Um, but I don't think I'm being unfair. I don't think I'm being mean about it, and I most certainly don't think that I'm wrong in how I actually feel, right? Because no matter
Get it together. The city's depending on us.
how I look at it is, yeah. No, you know what? Yeah, he gets the big ship. Yeah, well, she gets the big ship. My other, give him that.
This red leaves from the red jack. Wish I could.
Fuck. I need at least one purple. Uh, 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 uh. Special, heavy, primary, uh, uh, primary, primary. Uh, you know what? Free special, all the rifle, handgun. Give me that. Do do shoo, do do shoo. Yeah, all right. Oh shit.
Get it together. The city's depending on us.
Keep it together, Arcite. Nothing to shoot here.
What's the word from the front line? The Crucible is chanting your name.
I know, we mostly just done nothing except stare at a screen. I know.
Security scans in progress.
But I'm glad something was established. Because now I'm sort of understanding what's going on just a little bit, but I'm still out of the loop in terms of what the fuck am I supposed to be doing, right? Um, Not an easy thing. But what I need to be doing And how fast is fast travel? Not that fast. Uh, Alright. But yeah, that little fat bastard, man, he pissed me off. And I'm like, 'cause I was reminded of, like, listen, I wasn't exactly
But the new hockey model's coming.
the best kid. And I was definitely obnoxious in that I was always up under everybody. But I was also a child, a very young child. Much younger than most.
Then take it. May it serve you well, Guardian.
Like, that was indeed one of those things. It rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, yo, children are what? Like small children or elementary school age children are fucked up people. Are very fucked up people. And I wish I was joking when I say that, but I'm not. And the reason it's so fucked up is because their parents are fucked up. Like parents didn't educate
Our light is stronger
or enlighten nothing. Like, and you gotta think, we are the children of those people. We're the children of the people who don't get me wrong, there's no guidebook to parenting, but I find it real difficult to deal with, because I don't like obnoxious people, right? As an adult, I think obnoxious adults are pretty fucked up too. I don't like adults who don't take accountability, but who does, right? I don't like people who lack integrity. I don't like people that are so delusional they could do no wrong. All right, and don't get me wrong. Everybody gets rubbed the wrong way when they get told that they got to be held accountable, or they feel some kind of guilt or accountability towards something. But that's just, it always be the fuck your feelings type of people.
The Nine show you these.
They'll say some dumb shit like, oh, well, nobody facts don't care about your feelings, right? And then get hit with the facts. And then get in their feelings. Because they were told the facts. And it's so sad that there are so many people out there that are like that. That really believe that they cannot ever do any kind of wrong.
It is yours now.
I'm like, yo, you know how dumb you got to be to believe that is the deal? Did you know how dumb you got to be to believe? You don't do nothing wrong, but more than that.
Do not go looking for the Nine. They will come to you.
The thing that I hate the most. No.
No. In the AIs.
No. Okay, maybe. Uh, uh, I say all that because, like, again, kids are real fucked up. But at some point, yeah, humans have to understand that as long as they live in a domesticated society, any primitive way of life, any barbaric ways, any feral states
Just a second, Guardian.
are unwanted in the general public. I mean, you can't be out in the open. You can't let your kids be out in the open.
Guardian.
You shouldn't. I mean this.
Not bad.
What did the ghost do?
Oh,
How do you do it?
Thanks.
What the heck is that? That piece?
Take it.
What the? Why is
alright.
why is someone trying
Easiest way to win it is, man, do stuff for the gunsmith. I mean, a lot of, oh, it just, I hate, oh, God, how, hey, I'm too unfocused. I am stopping the broadcast.